They say human behavior is situational and cost. So to cure your depression, you find out what is causing the depression in the first place. Comb through your life. It could be isolation. It could be childhood trauma, financial problem, death of a loved one, sickness. It could be living in a very toxic environment. So you look at all these things. Then you ask yourself, are these things within my control or beyond my control? That is the first step. Like the death of somebody. You can't control death. You cannot control death. And if it is somebody who has abused you, you ask yourself, is this somebody you can demand apology from? Is this somebody you can take legal action against? If yes, you go ahead. If no, then you advise yourself. Not because you genuinely want to forgive them, but you want to be happy. You want to move on in life, so you forgive them and move on. If you are living in a toxic environment and you feel like you are stuck, start moving. You start moving. It doesn't matter where you go to settle. Maybe you can go and settle somewhere which is below your dreams, but you still start. If you are working a job that is causing your depression, ask yourself, does it pay your bills in the first place? Because you'll be more depressed if you leave that job and you are sitting unemployed without a job and bills are supposed to be paid. Your life will be more terrible. So you ask yourself these questions. Are they things that are within your control? It could be health-wise. Maybe you just need some exercises. Start walking. Start going to the gym. If it is isolation problem, talk to somebody you trust. If you can afford therapies, go ahead. The main aim of curing depression is not to cure it in itself, but to make sure you build a very resistant system that things like this cannot get to you. You are living in the world together with other people. You only know yourself. You know you wouldn't do this to somebody. You know you wouldn't say this to somebody, but another person will say, and you can't control it. So you learn these dynamics of life and you understand that we are different type of people with different type of beliefs, values, and everything. Then you move on. Sometimes you forgive some situations not because you want to forgive, but you are not in a better position to react to it now. So leave it and go and build yourself and come back and handle it. Maybe it's loss of direction. Find a purpose. Maybe it could be loss of value. Find a value in yourself. Ask yourself what can add value to you. Then you go ahead with it. Yes, so depression in itself, it is an information, it's a signal, it's a sign alerting you that something is missing or something is going wrong. So until you deal with these fundamental problems, you can't cure depression. In few cases, we have things like chemical imbalances in the brain. Very rare. But in case you find out this is what you are facing, you can seek medical support.